Hello, I know you haven't seen this face in a while on YouTube. And the reason for that is when I started my YouTube channel, I was in a place where I was depressed and I didn't have a job, and it was in the start of the pandemic, and I wanted something that would get me out of bed. And I wanted something that made me feel motivated and productive. And so I did YouTube videos about, I don't know, anything that I was excited about or I was learning. And it made me feel good. I love doing them. And the reasons why I haven't been doing videos are that, one, I now work a 9-to-5 job. And I love doing my videos in the daytime. I just don't have a lot of time to think about doing one. And in the weekends, I just enjoy my time with friends and family. I know a few of you have asked for videos, but to be honest, I just never felt like I had something to say or something that I want to talk about. And maybe until now. I just started getting into a few new hobbies. You might have seen that I started making zines. I finished my first zine and I'm working on my second one. This is a teaser of my first zine. This might look inverted because I do invert my videos for some reason. It's, I don't know, psychological, but it's called Clay or Clean, and this is about learning to draw, and I'm really happy about it. Maybe I'll do another video about making zines, and maybe it'll motivate me to finish one. But today I wanted to get into jewelry making because I'm learning, and I was like, you know what, let me share that on YouTube, because why not? Because I'm new, but I'm also excited about them, and I don't know, I want some space to get creative with them. And the story with how I got into making jewelry is my partner's grandma loves to make jewelry for everyone in the family, and most of the jewelry that I have at this point is from her, and I just love how she's so passionate about it, and she has books about it, and this is her way of expressing her love. She loves making jewelry for her loved ones, and I think that's so beautiful. And she's so open about teaching anyone who is interested, and so she gave me a bunch of like beads and equipment that I can use, and now I can show you my process and my mistakes and my mishaps. And I don't know, we'll work through them. I'm new to this, please don't judge me. I don't know how to do this either yet, but I don't know, I hope you enjoy this. I made this necklace with the beads that she gave me, and I also made a couple of things that I'll show you here while I'm gonna make a new necklace. Alright, hello. So you might find some Piero hair, but here's what I'm making. So I started making this necklace. I'll just continue working on it with me hovering over. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking this 0.6, I don't know, copper wire that I got from Amazon. This is a 22 gauge silver wire that I'm using. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna basically replicate this. I'm creating this thing, I don't know what it's called. So I'm creating a loop-de-loop. It's called a loop-de-loop. A loop-de-loop, okay, next to the bead. And then I'm cutting the wire. Okay. And I'm cutting this wire with this thing, which is like the cutter. And I also have a thing that rounds them. It's a rounding tool. And I am basically rounding the other side, okay? I usually try to do it as like the opposite way. So if I round one way, then I round this the opposite. And before I close this, I actually try to put them together, okay? Try to put them together and then close it. So before I close it, I put them together and then I close it. So it looks like this. So far I've made a small chain. So I'm gonna continue doing this, and I'm gonna speed up the video. Because honestly, this work, a lot of it is just me watching a podcast or listening to music and just enjoying the process. It's like meditative. So I rounded one side. So what I'm using here is a black onyx bead. A lot of the stuff is also on Amazon if you wanna buy them. I can also share links on where to buy some of these tools. Sadly, this type of stuff requires that it focuses, and I don't have a good camera that does, so I might not include a lot of the footage. But the important thing is that I'm enjoying it, right? Right, I guess. Here's the interesting bit, okay, of how I did this. Okay, what I did first is I made this loop in the middle, and I made that by taking the same wire and putting it on the more, you know, thick side of the rounding tool. I basically did 2 rounds of that. Do that. I'm gonna go to the edges and round them too so that it doesn't hurt. So it looks like this. Then I'm gonna cut it. And you see this bit, I'm gonna round that too. Once I'm done, it looks like this. And I'm gonna get me some of these. So these are the beads. So this one's called, it's an 8mm fired agate? I don't know. I can't pretend to know much of this stuff because I'm new to it. And what I'm gonna do is, I forgot how I did this. Oh, I know how I did this. Okay. So I took some of the wire and I added my jam, and then this time I rounded this side and pressed on it. Okay, what did I do here? Let me check. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, so I'm gonna actually fix this lol. So what I'm gonna do is, oh shit, I'm gonna unround it. Then I'm gonna round it so it's kind of big and it wouldn't slip. Mistakes happen. It's a process. Now I'm gonna round the other side, leave some distance, cut the other side, and then I'm gonna round it. Maybe this is too much. I'm gonna cut it a little bit more. And now I'm gonna round it. Okay, and before I close it, I'm gonna put this ring in. Okay, cool. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open one of those sides and insert the ring in it and close it up. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna do the other side. So, okay. I'll put this on the other side of the ring. So it looks like this. Cool. And I'm gonna like make a chain with this at the end that's a little bit longer. So let's see how that goes. I don't know how to do this, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. I'll try to think about it. Okay, so maybe I'll cut a lot of these little ones and make a chain out of. So if I take this and then I round it, so I made a small circle. Obviously it's easier if you just buy a chain, but doing it the hard way. Something I can also use is this, which doesn't cut, but it just puts pressure. So if I want to close one out that isn't closed, I can just use this one. It might be too small. I might make them as big as this, which was easier to do. So if I cut this, all right. This isn't a great chain yet, but someday it'll be great, okay? Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Piero, wish. Piero. He blocked the lights. What happens if I do this? If I do يعني, I'll make a little bit of a chain here as well. بعدين هذا يكتمل. Okay, let's do that.
One eternity later. Paranoia-filled days later.
Hello. It's now like almost 10 p.m. I haven't even eaten dinner, but it is time consuming. I watched a bunch of videos, but here's where I am with the necklace, okay? Here's where I am. Here's where I am, okay? I don't want it too long, to be honest. I think I'll stop there, but I haven't finished this yet. So I'm gonna finish it, and then I'm gonna add some of these, I don't know what they're called, to be honest, clasps. I only have gold ones, so I'm just gonna add these clasps and some of these gold things to end it with. I'm gonna see you in a bit.
Thousands of tears later.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, I put these clasps in the ending. Okay, here's what I have so far. Okay, and I'm gonna be done for the day because I need to make myself some ramen and I need to make myself some Indomie and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright, yeah. This was fun. I'm enjoying making jewelry. I think it's really cool, and I can't wait to learn more. I also want to say that my grandfather, who passed away, Allah yarhamah, he loved gems, he loved rings, and I started paying attention to them and collecting more of them after he passed away. And I have this ring for him that I just have been wearing like almost every day. This is also one of the things that made me want to get into this. It's like something to connect with him on. So yeah, have a good night. Ramadan Kareem. Also, look, this is cool. I hung up some Ramadan decorations. They're making me feel festive. And fun fact, I put up this painting and this print right before I started this video. Since I just put these up, I feel like this is all a facade, you know? In reality, I don't look like this. I even like pushed a bunch of mess that was over here. I pushed it to the side, okay? There's things all over the floor, okay? Everything is a lie. Social media is an illusion, okay? Trust no one. Not even me. Not even me. I'm lying, okay? I just wanted to say that, but I was inspired by these rings that I would get in the Renaissance fair, and they're so pretty, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I can do that. I did this one, and then it was like, and then I did this one to like kind of mimic the one that I have. Would it ever focus? Like I got a new iPhone for no reason. Like, Apple, do better. Apple, like, you know, you always say you're better than everyone, and all that good stuff, you know, prove it. I gotta like eat and go to sleep, okay?